Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome to my second episode of I Watched, my series where I watch movies that have autistic characters, and I share my opinions on them whether or not they were good or bad representations of autistic people. Before I start with this video, I just want to say something that happened with the last episode of this series, the very first one. Along with YouTube, I share my videos on my Instagram. When I shared that video up on Instagram, I tagged the main actors for A Boy Called Paul. I didn't think they would actually see it, but I was surprised to see that they both liked it, commented, and shared it. And then the director of the movie commented and liked it as well. And I was just so blown away by that because that has never happened to me where I got recognition from the movie's actors and directors. So I felt like that was pretty amazing. So that made me feel very, very happy, and I appreciate that they took the time to watch my review for it. Like I've mentioned, that movie is a great movie to watch, and if you haven't seen it yet, it's available on Amazon Prime. So let's get to the video. So today I'm going to be reviewing Keep the Change and the Pixar short film Loop. And I'm going to start with Keep the Change. So Keep the Change is a 2017 romantic comedy that takes place in New York City. What I really like about this movie is that the main actors in this movie are actually autistic, so I'm not going to say anything bad about this movie because I know it's as accurate as it gets. And I give it a thumbs up for that great representation because you don't see a lot of that in movies these days, but I'm hoping that will make a path for more movies like this to come along in the future. So the movie is about David, who lives with his parents, and he is known to be kind of an offensive comic. He makes offensive jokes and stuff like that, and to avoid going to jail, he has to go to the support group that has other people who have intellectual disabilities. And he doesn't want to be there. He knows that he doesn't fit in, but his parents tell him that he has to go there. So David is paired up by Sarah, a fellow group member, and their assignment is to make a conversation about whatever they come up with. And when David doesn't cooperate with her, the group leader decides to pair them up for a homework assignment about the Brooklyn Bridge.
How about the Brooklyn Bridge?
Oh, okay. That sounds wonderful. What do you really love and enjoy the most about doing at the Brooklyn Bridge? I mean, we should really make some plans to go together. That'd be very interesting for both of us, and we can both have a wonderful time together.
We can both jump off the bridge.
So at first David doesn't really like Sarah, but we see how their relationship evolves throughout the movie. They go from acquaintances to friends and then a couple.
You do realize those people are weird in there, don't you?
No.
No, what do you mean no? You don't know that they're not exactly normal?
No.
I mean, they have you brainwashed or something?
What's brainwash?
Like they think for you. You don't want to be like that. You want to be normal like me. Sorry, I sneezed.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just went. It's been a very hot day today.
I bet. It's really hotsy-totsy today.
You don't have to say stuff like that. It's kind of irritating. I mean, hotsy-totsy, sharing is caring.
Yummy in my tummy.
See, there you go again. I mean, why do you say stuff like that? It's very irritating.
So in other words, it rubs you in the wrong way?
Yeah, that's right.
So meaning it's not your cup of tea and it doesn't float your boat?
See, you're doing it again. You want people to think you're abnormal or anything like that, right? Like those people at that program.
I don't know.
No offense or anything, but I think you're above them. What's your problem anyway? I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, I have autism.
Is that it?
No. I also have an LD.
What is that, like a venereal thing?
No, it's a learning disability.
Oh. Well, I guess everybody's got problems.
That's true. So what's your problem, David?
I don't know, I guess I got a little bit stressed out this year, but, I've been getting better.
Like I mentioned earlier, I thought this movie did a really good job with the representation, because I would say about 75% of the cast are people who have intellectual disabilities. There's only like a few characters who are neurotypical, so I thought that was a really good thing to see. I thought this was a great romantic comedy, and I am not usually one for romantic comedies. I mean, I honestly can't say enough good things about this movie. I just hope that, it gains a lot of attention later on and a lot more people will check it out, because it is really worth seeing. And also, this movie deservedly has 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and many, many good reviews. I don't think I've seen a bad review on this movie. So if you want to check out this movie, it's available on Amazon Prime to stream. Next up is the Pixar short film Loop. Loop came out in 2020, best year ever, and it is about two kids who go canoeing together, a talkative boy and an autistic nonverbal girl. And they become adrift on the lake that they canoe in, and they can't move forward until they look through each other's eyes and understand each other's perspective on how they live their world.
So, what's up, Renee? Renee. Renee. What do you want to do? Alright, how about we do a quick pat with Emma and then we'll get you back to camp? Ever seen the Canadian? It's really just a modified J-Show, not that cool. How about a skirt bra? It's like a belt ride, like from a bed. You gotta watch out with the cross stroke because it can tip you like so easy. Renee, be careful! Maybe I should just take you back. Okay, I hear you. Renee, if you want to do something like specific, you gotta help me out.
Now I give Pixar a A+ on this, because this is their first autistic nonverbal character, and it just gets better from there. They actually casted a mostly nonverbal autistic girl, and when they were recording in the studio, she wasn't comfortable being there, so the crew decided to move their equipment to her house, where she could be much more comfortable. And I just applaud them so much for doing that. Talking to you, music. I am very happy that they did this, and they also had autism specialists on set to make sure that the character of Renee was as accurate as possible. And I could say, even though I am not nonverbal, I related to Renee so much as a character, because you see how she handles things differently than other people. Like, she uses her phone for communication, and she becomes overstimulated with sounds and lights and stuff like that. And you can see that, like, they just handled her character with so much care, and I really appreciate that. And I know a lot of other autistic people do as well. I'm just so happy for Pixar. They just give that big thumbs up from me, and you can stream Loop on Disney+. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. Alright guys, that's the conclusion to this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more. If you're watching this on Instagram, make sure to like this video and follow me as well. There are plenty more videos to come. Still got lots of movies to watch and review. And before I go, I want to share an update on this channel. So I am thinking about making a schedule, like a set schedule for when I come out with these videos. So the plan is for my series here, I'm going to share them every Friday. And I'm thinking about making like a different video every Tuesday. I'm thinking about doing reviews of other movies or even stuff about my life being autistic, anything that comes to mind. I am seriously very interested in making a lot more videos now. Thanks to you. Thanks for all the support you've given me. I found a new hobby that I actually really love to do. Anyway, I just thank you all for your support that you've given me so far. I really, really, really appreciate it. I mean, deeply, deeply appreciate it. And I just hope that you enjoy watching these videos and you gain some insight from my perspective of being an autistic person. So that does it for this week. I'll see you soon. Bye.